What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are hopping into the 14th episode of the 5th season of Smallville Tomb. Hopefully this is a much more uplifting episode. We've had two very sad episodes. Obviously reckoning with Lana dying and then Jonathan dying. And then last episode we dealt with Jonathan's death with an ending that was probably the most gut-wrenching and heartbreaking ending to any episode. Like, if you saw my last reaction, like I was legitimately like getting like really teary-eyed and like really starting to cry. And I'm tired of crying. I want to be at least smile a little bit. I mean, I understand you still got to kind of have those sad undertones, just because grief, it doesn't heal overnight, and it's going to be something that you carry. Honestly, when you lose a parent or someone close like that, you know, it stays with you forever. Thankfully, I have not experienced that firsthand, but I know people who have, and seeing them go through it is heartbreaking. So seeing someone like Clark Kent, who I love with my whole heart, and I love Martha, and seeing them go through it is just, it's so sad. I just want to like reach into my laptop and just give them a big hug. Yeah, so hopefully this episode is going to be a little bit more uplifting, maybe have some more funny moments, because it's been really sad and serious. And while that was necessary to give weight to the loss of Jonathan in the series, I don't like it. I want to laugh. I want to be happy. So we shall see if this episode does that. So if you want to see my full reaction to this episode, to the last couple episodes, or any of the other episodes to this show or any others, you can head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or you can hang out right here on YouTube. That's perfectly fine. Just be sure to take 30 seconds to like, comment, and subscribe. So without further ado, here we go. Here is the 14th episode of the 5th season of Smallville Tomb. Let's go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, what's that in the corner? It's like a ghost or something? It's gonna be right behind her, isn't it? I know how these work. It's gonna be there. God damn it, it is. What? Oh! What the hell? What?
Lois, where's Chloe? Is she alright?
Well, that's what we're just trying to determine.
I found her on the bathroom floor. She cut her wrists.
Is there any history of mental illness?
No.
Orderly, would you take Miss Sullivan from the ER to room 258, please? Make sure she's comfortable.
Doctor, I don't understand why would Chloe do this to herself.
Family history, stress, loss of a loved one.
A ghost.
Sometimes, whatever it is, I'll uncover it, and I will treat it aggressively.
You know, Chloe, if you gotta talk about something...
Like, really, I don't know. I think there was someone else in the room with me, though.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
The doctor asked if you had any history of mental illness in your family. Should we tell him about your mom?
No.
Chloe.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
happening to me?
I forgot about that.
My mom. So just don't say anything, alright?
Oh no, poor Chloe. Get out of here. No, go away, Lionel. We don't want you here.
You considering taking his sanity?
I don't know. It's complicated.
I know how hard it is to get back any sense of what's normal after you lose someone you love. It will get easier, Martha.
Help me.
I feel like we just got into an episode of Supernatural. Jeez, talk about the jump scare.
Is everything okay? Where is she?
Oh my god. Oh no, this does not look good. This does not look good at all.
Hey, we should get you back to bed, alright? I have to find her. Doctor, oh my god. It's going all the way down the hallway from my bathroom.
This looks so bad.
I want to find located, or somebody's going to be wondering where you disappeared to.
Chloe, she's in the hospital. She tried to kill herself.
Is she alright?
No.
I tried talking to her, but she wasn't making any sense. When you were in Belle Reve, the doctors helped you when you were having problems, right?
I'll make the call.
No, don't send her to Belle Reve. No.
Doctors decided the end of helping within the hour.
They have been getting a lot closer the last like 6 or 8 episodes. I don't like it.
Thanks for coming by, but we have it under control.
Do
This is a
you?
local med center, but something like this requires a more delicate touch.
You're gonna transfer her?
The helicopter's en route. She'll be in Belle Reve before she wakes up.
No, 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 no.
Chloe doesn't
Don't.
belong in Belle Reve.
No, she doesn't.
Lana thinks so. I know how much you care about Chloe. I'll take good care of her.
What are you doing? She should be in the hospital.
You like broke her out?
Transfer her to Belle Reeve.
Maybe that's what she needs right now.
Lois, you don't know what goes on in there. And you really want Lex and these doctors getting inside Chloe's head?
If it makes her feel better, I don't care if Daffy Duck whacks her with a mallet.
You guys, I'm drugged, not deaf. Can I just get a cappuccino? I think it might help clear the cobwebs.
I'll go downstairs and whip you up a double.
Leave it to her to
Not
get coffee.
Ridiculous for 5 minutes.
Oh, Lois.
Clark, I know what I saw. I didn't imagine anything. And I didn't hurt myself. I wouldn't do that. I'm not my mother. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
What is happening? This is definitely a supernatural episode.
She's in the wall. The girl I keep seeing. We have to help her.
Just calm down, alright? We'll get her out of the wall.
No, Clark, I'm not crazy. She's in the wall. Please, just look.
If there's one person that would believe her, it would be him. Like, believe her. There she is. Oh, damn, man. Of course, kryptonite. Why wouldn't there be?
Would you just send the sheriff over?
The sheriff? Clark, what did you do now?
Lois.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the girl. She's possessed again. Oh, God.
Maybe what you saw wasn't in your head. Maybe it was this girl's spirit trying to contact you.
Yep.
And when the lightning hit the town, it must have jump-started her body.
Not to mention the kryptonite in her bracelet.
Yeah, the crypto thing.
She get some rest.
No, I slept enough. We need to find him.
Find who?
Pick up on it, Clark. Pick up on it.
He needs to suffer like she did.
Yo! Some heavy artillery there, Chloe.
Where have you been? Lex and I have been looking for you all night. Can I borrow this?
That's yours. I've got some pretty cool stuff.
No one's picking up that this isn't Chloe. After all the body possessions that the show has been through.
Chloe, I know you may think you're better, but it's just a trick your mind's playing on you. You need help.
What I need is for you to move out of my way.
I'm taking you to Belle Reeve.
I was gonna say, I don't think she's gonna let you.
How did Chloe get out of her restraints at the hospital?
Chloe was here? Where'd she go?
I don't know, but she was acting like a completely different person.
Now she's out there with a weapon when she should be getting the help she needs. Nice work.
I told you, she should have stayed at the hospital.
Oh,
She
God.
shows up, right?
I love what Lois is doing. What? Who is this guy?
Just about to knock. Have you seen Chloe?
No, I haven't.
It's really creepy.
I didn't know that orderlies made house calls.
She just seemed like a really sweet girl. Want to make
And
sure she
you
gets help
seem like a really creepy person.
before something bad happens.
Well, I'll call Dr. Seidel if I hear from her.
If you see her, will you tell her I was asking about her?
Yeah, lock the door. Oh!
It's okay.
Damn it!
I need your help.
Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this.
I know things probably seem pretty bad right now. It's gonna be alright. I'll help you.
Like you did with Gretchen. You remember her, don't you? You were so nice to her at first, and it made her sick. She tried to leave, but you wouldn't let her go, and you grabbed a knife.
Is it Gretchen?
She didn't deserve to die like that, you son of a bitch.
Oh! Oh God, do something, Chloe. Oh, get him! Oh, fuck. Oh God, Lois is there!
The orderly from the hospital? He killed that girl you found in the wall.
I know he's not gonna hurt anyone again.
Ow! Shit, man. You are all kinds of crazy.
Time for your treatment, ladies. There are things that squirm just beneath the skin. But I can make them stop.
No, 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 no.
Get the hell away from her!
I'm just trying to help before she ends up in an asylum like her mother. But I get inside my girls.
Ooh.
I'm sorry!
So am I sometimes. But we do what we have to get better.
Don't do anything to Lois. She didn't do anything.
Take it.
What?
Slit your wrist.
What?
Skirt it, shorty.
Oh.
You could be at peace just like all of them.
Oh, no, 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 no.
You watch your cousin die.
What? Okay, Clark. Where are you, Clark? Get an address, get an address. There we go, there we go. Figuring it out. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, nice shot! Hell yeah. Let's go, Lois. Oh, okay. Well, oh, now she's knocked out. Of course she is. Just you. Nice. Good job, Clark. I hate kryptonite. Oh.
Mikey!
What you calling me?
It's me. It's Gretchen.
Yup. Come to haunt your ass.
I need you, Mikey.
What's your plan here, Gretchen? There we go.
What are you doing?
Yeah, she's possessing him. All right. Oh, guess now she's at peace.
Why didn't you tell me with Lex?
Why didn't you tell me you broke Chloe out of the psych ward?
Are they together? Are they broken up? I don't understand.
Come together, Clark. That's
Yeah.
what couples do when these things happen. They turn to each other.
Why didn't we?
I love you with all of my heart.
I believe that, but
I don't know how to talk to you anymore.
damn, girl.
Because we all have our secrets.
The rift between them is growing.
You should do it, Mom. You should take over Dad's state senate seat.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Being a state senator isn't a part-time job. You have a farm to run.
Mom, I can take over the farm. I think this is something you really want.
Yeah, it's sure take him like 5 minutes.
And I know it's what Dad would have wanted.
I never was one to disappoint a kid boy.
Yay, she's gonna be the senator.
You know, I had a couple moments there where I actually thought I was losing my mind. Why was I the only one that could see her? I mean, why did she choose me?
Because you're awesome.
Maybe because you care more about other people than anyone else I know.
Or maybe there really is something wrong with me. Like my mother.
No, I hope not.
What is wrong with your mother exactly?
I don't know.
You do know where she is.
Yeah,
Why haven't you been to see her?
Scared?
because I'm afraid. I mean, what if I look into her eyes and I see myself?
Aww.
What if you wait too long and you never get the chance to look into her eyes again?
All right, well, that was 2. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, that was the 14th episode of the 5th season of Smallville Tomb. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a huge fan of this episode. I kind of thought, I mean, I like the fact that we get like a Chloe-centric episode. That was great. I thought that Allison did a great job in acting like, if you didn't know anybody, you would think that she was crazy if we hadn't seen like, you know, a supernatural, you know, element that was in this episode. It was just okay. Like, I don't know. I didn't care about the villain. I thought it was weird. Like, I didn't even see the orderly until halfway through. You didn't understand like what like the motivations were until like almost basically like to the end of the episode. It wasn't very climactic. It was all right. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, I mean, I guess they were doing a Supernatural meets Smallville episode, and it just fell flat for me. It's just all it is. It fell flat. But it did accomplish the things I was supposed to accomplish. It established that it brought back about Chloe's mom and her mental illness, and how maybe will have something to do in the future. I don't know, maybe Chloe has some mental issues that are going to come about, like kind of what they did on, you know, Grey's Anatomy when you had Meredith's mom has Alzheimer's. So spoiler if you haven't seen it. And then like the whole series, she is really worried that she might get Alzheimer's, and that is a theme. So maybe it's going to be another theme for Chloe. It does provide her more depth and does provide a lot of background for her character and kind of everything she's been through. So I really like that because I really love Chloe. And but the whole ghost thing and her thinking she loses her mind, then somehow this body's in the apartment, and she ends up like possessing the guy who killed her, and he stabs himself. It was like, okay, I guess. And it just seemed like, yeah, Lois was back in this episode, but it was just kind of like, I don't even think she needed to be in this episode, to be honest. It just seems like they kind of just like stuffed her in here. But it did provide us with, we got to meet her mom, kind of. We didn't even get to see her face, didn't say a word. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. I would like to have a conversation, like to know what exactly is wrong with her mom. Does she has Alzheimer's? Is she crazy? Is like, what is the deal? What is the issue that's going on? So I want to know more about that. So maybe they'll get more into that in the future, because that would be really cool to see, and seeing Chloe kind of deal with that. It did also accomplish that you can see that Lana and Lex are getting closer together, and you can see that Clark and Lana are definitely falling apart, because like before his dad died, Lana broke up with him. Like, she was done with his lies and being distant and everything. But then like I understand, like, she kind of stayed because his dad just died. Like, you like, I understand her still wanting to be there for him. It's kind of like, I can understand why she felt like she couldn't break up with him because his dad died, you know, and so you can't do that. But they're in like this weird gray area. Like, are they together? Are they not? Like, what's going on? And like, if that is your motivation to stay with somebody and that's the reason you're with somebody, then you shouldn't be with that person. If it's just that, you know, their relative died and you can't break up with them. So I'm just like, it's not the right motivation, but I can understand. Like, she has a good heart and her heart's in the right place. It's just, they just don't work as a couple and they need to break up and end this thing. Like, can we end it? They're just dragging this thing on. Like, I thought, like, they're in this weird limbo and we need to just break up and move on because everybody knows that he ends up with Lois. So can we just move on with this, please? Can we just end Clana and move on? Like, I like them individually as characters, but together they just don't work. And like, and everybody knows this. Who's watching the show, they know this. So can we just, let's move ahead. And then also, like I said in the last episode, I was like, you know, of course Martha is going to take Jonathan's seat in the Senate because they don't bring that up if they're not going to go through with it. And I was surprised actually how quickly they had her take the Senate seat. Like, it seemed like, oh, the next episode she decided she's going to do it. So, you know what? Good for her. I'm glad that she's going to have something to do to distract her and help her heal and working towards something instead of just being on this farm and just being overwhelmed and sad and, you know, and grieving alone like that. It's really hard. So I'm glad that they're giving her something to do now that Jonathan is gone. So I like what it accomplished in terms of story beats, in terms of like the season, like bringing up Chloe's mental health or the family and mental health. I liked, you know, the moving forward with Lana and Clark, you know, getting distant and, you know, Lex and Lana getting closer. You can see where it's going. I know, like, I don't like it if that's where they're gonna go, because they are kind of cute, but I'm like, if they do get together, it looks like that's where it's heading, because they have gotten a lot closer in the last like 6 episodes or so, and I'm kind of mixed on how I feel about that. If they do decide to pull the trigger on it, we'll see. And then of course, you know, Martha moving forward with her life post Jonathan. So, but to be honest, it was very anticlimactic, and it's probably my least favorite episode of this season, and I don't even think it's close. So I'm going to give it a 7, to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I was kind of bored about halfway through. I was like, how much do we have left? So if I'm thinking that, I'm like, I know it wasn't a good episode. But you know what? As good as the show is, you're going to have clunkers. You know, you go on 10 seasons, you're going to have clunkers. It just happens. We also have a +1 for hospital visit with Chloe, obviously, and a +1 for reverse Sudo Suit with the blue jacket and red shirt. So we are at 24 for that. So if you want to see my full reaction to this episode or any of the other episodes, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or you can hang out right here on YouTube. That's perfectly fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next episode.